So, hey guys, with Sprite having come out, people are more likely to be playing Gamma now. So, if your opponent does a search, like, let's say terraforming, do not ash the terraforming, because their field will be empty, so don't do it. So then, let's say your opponent activates, like, I don't know, well, just for example, they activate, uh, what was the spell called? Right. Magical Meltdown. Don't ash that either. And whenever your opponent well, not ash, I guess, but, well, yeah, ash. So don't ash this until Aleister, because then they'll have a monster on field, which stops them from being able to activate Gamma, for example. Well, I don't think it's really relevant for this example exactly, but this is just the basic idea here. So you should really be thoughtful of Gamma, so Maxi already gains a lot of mileage, so don't greed for that extra draw of Maxi. You don't really need it. So instead of greeding for the Maxi, you should wait. So when Sprite Starter is activated, for example, don't Maxi. Wait until after. So immediately when Sprite Blue either resolves, you can have chain on or chain it to Sprite Blue, and then go Maxi. That's the optimal time. If they don't extend, they have nothing, their board is garbage, and you can just out their Sprite Blue for free and probably set up your own board. They might have hand traps, but my hope is you can play through the hand traps. So for example, you don't want to ash Sprite Starter either. You want to hold your ash for a bit later. And most lists I've seen, they only run like one or two reds. I believe it was red, yeah. Most lists only run like 1 to 2 red, so they probably won't have red, so they won't be able to like instantly go from red to, well, they won't instantly be able to special summon red to protect themselves from like monster hand traps, so you're probably fine in that regard. But yeah, just wait until they have a body on field before using Maxi or Ash Blossom, because I am noticing that a lot of, well, all the Sprite builds I've seen, like, a good amount of them have Gamma, and Gamma is just pretty good against Sprite. Like, for example, Sprite Starter, Special Summon Blue, and then you Gamma on Blue, and this does quite a bit of damage to them. Or like Gamma on Gigantic Sprite. This also does quite a lot against Sprite. Or that does quite a lot against Sprite, yeah. So, yeah. If Gamma starts seeing play, just wait till your opponent has a body before unloading your monster hand traps. Otherwise, you're going to go -1. You're going to get Giga Punish for not playing against Gamma. You're going to be down like your Maxi Ash Blossom, and then they'll special summon Omega, and they'll just rip a card out of your hand, and all of a sudden you're at 3 cards, and none of your card effects did anything, so Gamma isn't actually bullshit though, so Gamma in hand is completely dead unless your opponent were to make like a Lambda, so this is just kind of high level gameplay here, but yeah. Watch your back. Gamma is only at 2, but just playing around it, there's no issue with it at all. Normally, you want to be using your Ash Blossom or your Gamma or whatever on, well, I guess the most impactful part of your opponent's combo. A lot of the times there are optimal places to Ash and like Gamma to stop your opponent's play. Like for example, if you had like an Ash Blossom and your opponent does like Branded Opening, Special Summoning a Luber, You don't Ash on the branded opening, you don't Ash on Aluber, you save your Ash for the branded fusion in case they have it in hand. So, that's the general idea behind it, but I think probably the best point for you to like Gamma or Ash or negate is probably going to be Gigantic Sprite. Well, it kind of depends on your exact hand, of course, but Gigantic Sprite is probably the best point to hit with Ash Blossom, I believe. Assuming you have like Nibiru, you wouldn't actually. This isn't an effect, is it? Is this a cost? No, this is part of the effect. So if you Ash this, you should be able to Nibiru still. If they try to extend after Gigantic Sprite, so yeah. That's about all I've got for you guys. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.